Ever looked at an image and thought you saw one thing, only to realize it's something completely different? Welcome to the world of optical illusions. Your brain is constantly filling in the blanks, but sometimes it gets it wrong. In this video, we're going to explore how optical illusions work, why your brain gets tricked, and how understanding this can make you smarter at spotting the truth. Optical illusions are more than just fun tricks. They reveal a lot about how our brain processes information. Our brains are incredibly efficient, but sometimes they fill in the gaps based on assumptions, making us see things that aren't really there. In this video, we'll uncover how and why this happens, and how understanding optical illusions can actually improve the way we perceive the world. What are optical illusions? An optical illusion is when your brain perceives something differently from how it actually is. This happens because our brains rely on context, assumptions, and shortcuts to interpret what we see. These shortcuts can sometimes lead us to make mistakes or see things that aren't accurate. Example, in the classic duck or rabbit optical illusion, you can see either an image of a duck or a rabbit, but not both at the same time. Your brain switches between the two images, depending on how you look at it. How your brain fills in the blanks. Your brain uses past experiences and patterns to fill in the blanks when it's missing information. This is helpful most of the time, but it can cause you to misinterpret what you're seeing, especially with illusions. For example, shadows, light, and color can trick your brain into seeing something that isn't there. Why optical illusions happen. Pattern recognition. Your brain loves patterns and tries to make sense of what it sees by fitting new information into familiar patterns. Context. The surrounding environment or background can influence how we perceive things. If something looks similar to a pattern or object we recognize, our brain automatically assumes that's what it is. Perceptual constancy. Your brain makes judgments about the size, color, and shape of things even when they change position or lighting. But sometimes, this leads to distorted perceptions. Examples of optical illusions. The Muller-Lyer illusion. Lines of equal length appear to be different lengths because of the arrows at the ends. The Ames room. A room where people appear to grow or shrink depending on where they stand. The spinning dancer. A silhouette that seems to spin in one direction, but you can actually make it spin the other way if you focus on it. Now it's time for a little exercise to see how your brain fills in the blanks. 1. Look at an optical illusion. Google optical illusion and pick one that catches your attention. 2. Pause and analyze. Before moving on, ask yourself, what do I see? Is my brain trying to interpret something it's not supposed to? 3. Challenge your perception. Try to shift your focus and see if you can see something different in the illusion. Can you switch between two perspectives, like in the duck and rabbit image? 4. Notice your assumptions. As you look, consider how the brain's shortcuts might be influencing what you're seeing. Are you making assumptions based on your previous knowledge or experiences? How to train your brain to see clearly. 1. Slow down. Give your brain time to process information carefully instead of rushing to conclusions. 2. Be aware of context. Pay attention to the surrounding environment and understand that what you see can be influenced by context and framing. 3. Question what you see. Develop a habit of questioning your perceptions. Ask yourself, is this really what it seems? Or is my brain filling in the blanks? 4. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness can help you become more aware of your thoughts and perceptions, allowing you to notice when your brain is making assumptions. 5. Train your perception. Like any skill, improving your perception takes practice. Work on exercises like looking at illusions regularly and trying to focus on the details. Optical illusions show us how powerful, and sometimes misleading, our brains can be. By understanding how and why our brains fill in the blanks, we can become more aware of the shortcuts we rely on every day. And the best part? We can use that awareness to see the world more clearly. Now, think about the last time you were fooled by an illusion. What did you see, and why do you think your brain made that mistake? Let me know in the comments below, and let's see if we can decode these illusions together. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos on how your brain works and how to sharpen your perception skills. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, and remember, what you see isn't always what's really there. Keep questioning, keep learning,